Hello and welcome back to another Chinese food adventure. I'm here with my friend Jasmine and we are heading to the outskirts of Beijing today to try a Beijing delicacy that I'm so excited about. Jasmine, what are we eating?
So the fourth thing in our plate today would be rainbow trout, which is a river fish who lives in fresh water, I believe. There are a couple of traditional ways to eat it, and we can also eat it raw.
Raw, wow.
Yeah, today we're gonna try a couple ways.
I never in my life thought I would be eating a Beijing river fish raw.
Nor did
So I'm
I.
excited. One of the exciting parts about our adventure today is we're going on a green train, the old... Never get on board. Today's journey starts here at Tongzhou West Station, Tongzhou Xijian. It's a very small station in the east of Beijing, and here they have 4 green trains like this passing through each day. We are on our way. We almost missed our train. But yeah, this is an old green train.
Inside it's pretty modern,
Yeah.
but the outside is kind of old.
Yeah, it gives me like that Hogwarts feeling.
Pretty vintage.
First built in the 1950s, the iconic green trains represent a slow but cheap travel option and dominated China's domestic travel scene until the 1990s. These days, they can be seen as somewhat of an endangered species though, because the modern development of high-speed rail is eliminating the need for these slow trains, and they're becoming rarer and rarer. Therefore, they've become somewhat of a novelty in themselves, with many people choosing to take these rarer, slower green trains for a nostalgic travel experience. Looks like we've got the train to ourselves here. There's like 4 people on this train. I guess it's a lot slower, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like the most convenient way to go, but it's really cheap. Our tickets were like 10 RMB each, right?
And if you're not in a hurry to do anything, you can just always enjoy the very beautiful view here because it's going in a very low speed, so you can see everything clearly.
Yeah.
Not like 动车, everything. You cannot see a thing clearly.
I once took a train like this from Beijing to Gansu province, and it took
How long did it take?
50 hours.
Oh my god! So you spent 2 nights there.
Yeah, I spent 2 nights on a train, but it was really fun. We like played
Yeah.
games and stuff. Today's ride's going to be a little shorter, about an hour till we get
Yes.
to Huairou, right?
Huairou.
Huairou, the home of the rainbow trout of Beijing. The district of Huairou is located to the north of the Beijing city center, and you can see it just highlighted on the map here. Have you been to Huairou before? Actually, I've been to Huairou.
Really?
Because yeah, there's a section of the Great Wall, the most popular section of the Great Wall,
Exactly,
that
yeah.
runs through Huairou, Mutianyu, and it's the most popular section because it's the closest section to Beijing.
Yes.
So a lot of tourists go there, and there's actually this like what do you call it? Like the toboggan ride that goes from the top to the bottom. Have you been there? It's like this little car that you can sit in. Foreigners love it. As we continued our train ride further and further from the city centre and edged closer towards the mountains, the buildings became less and less dense and the landscape started to take on that more countryside feel. Before long, we had arrived at our destination, Huairou Station. Ooh, we're here! Huairou Station.
It looks exactly the same as 通州西站.
It does.
They're twins. The name of the shops are really frank here, like 小吃店 is 小吃店, 超市 is 超市, store.
So it turns out you won't just find restaurants serving rainbow trout. As soon as you disembark the train, a little bit more travel is required.
Ask the driver.
Yeah, let's do that.
师傅，您知道就是这一带如果吃红鳟鱼的话，去哪儿吃合适吗？
红鳟鱼一条沟，
一条沟。
山巴，
嗯哼。
一直往北去。
So of course we decided to take the driver's advice and head north straight towards the mountains where the best rainbow trout there are farmed in fresh groundwater. So we are approaching Shanba, the place we are going to be eating this rainbow trout, and it is so beautiful here. The trees are all turning orange and red, and we're in the midst of the mountains right here. And actually in the distance, on the top of the mountains, I can see some watchtowers for the Great Wall of China.
We're here.
Ooh, we're here. Oh, look how cute this is. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm over here on this beautiful bridge. This is such an idyllic scene around me here. Mountains in the backdrop. I have some geese nesting over here. It's autumn, got these beautiful yellow and orange and red trees. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to be here right now. I can't believe that an hour ago I was in central Beijing. This is weird.
Listen to the voice of the stream. It's so relaxing.
First step, we need to choose our fish. And here we have a big fish pond. And here we have some rainbow trout here. So I guess this is the fish in question.
Once you've chosen your fish, you can choose your preferred riverside table.
Cat.
There are so many cute cats here.
Yeah. 想问一下，就是咱们一般什么做法？红鳟鱼的做法最
蒸的、烤的、水煮的、炖的。
Next step is choosing how you'd like your rainbow trout to be prepared. We opted for this one, a half-half option, where half our fish can be prepared raw and the other half grilled.
This kind of reminds me when you're at the ice cream store and you can have one cone but two flavors. We can have one fish with two styles, so that way we're not really wasting, I guess.
那个生鱼一般怎么吃？是配
那个芥末酱油的。
就跟三文鱼一样的吃法是吧？
对，但是我觉得吃起来比三文鱼会更好一些。
是吗？为什么？
它是比较新鲜的，现捞现杀的，而且是泉水，保持18度的温度。
Yeah, literally 10 minutes from the pond onto our plate.
The fish is then prepared in the kitchen next to the pond. Then each dish is brought out under these fabulous silver dishes.
Oh. Here is our raw rainbow trout. I'm so excited with our soy sauce and wasabi. And if I was wondering before why there were so many cats in this restaurant, I think I know why now. Because of the fish. I think this is our second dish coming here. We have our grilled fish here and we have our raw rainbow trout here. It looks amazing. Both of them look amazing.
It smells so amazing.
This smells like the barbecue rub that they would put on like a, usual 烤肉串 or something. And then this, obviously it's raw fish, but it's cut very thinly. You can see the, what do you call it? Like the fibers of the sashimi there, very, very fine. When you hold that up to the light, it's like a little artwork.
It has some like gradient transition into it.
The grilled fish over here, it looks like really crispy on the outside and then really tender and succulent on the inside. I'm so excited to get into it. No.
Can't help myself.
Actually, you know what? Let's get into it right now because it's hot. We should probably take advantage of that.
Thank you for approving me.
Oh my gosh.
I love how the seasoning's right there.
Yeah.
Not too much, not too less.
You can also taste the fish and you've got the texture of the fish, which is really, really tender.
I can tell it's really fresh.
And I think a lot of the flavor also comes through the fish skin as well. So you really have to pair it with a little bit of fish skin when you eat it. I'm a fan of that. But the reason we've come here today, and the thing I'm so excited and so curious to try, is the raw fish. The raw Beijing Springwater River rainbow trout fish.
Meow.
That's a long name.
It's a really long name. That's its official name, by the way.
Okay.
I'd say it's not as pink, as intensely pink as a salmon.
More orange.
And it's also a lot thinner cut as well. You can see there, flapping in the wind.
Oh, look at that piece. Look how gorgeous it looks. Dipping it in the soy sauce.
How does it taste?
It's like more bouncy.
More bouncy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try. Oh, I know what you
More
mean.
bouncy.
It's got a little bit more firmness to it. It's not as soft as salmon sashimi.
But you don't have to chew it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like fibrous, how you have to like bite through all the fibers. It's not like that. It's just a bit more firm, I would say. It kind of reminds me of a mix between salmon sashimi and yoyu. So Jasmine, I've just had a brilliant, beyond brilliant idea.
What is it?
You know what it is. This worked better in my head.
Well, Alice is good looking.
Ta-da! Beijing sushi.
A very splendid sushi maker here.
Hey, look it.
How is it?
I feel like Japan uses special rice. This rice is very ricey, but it was worth a try.
Yeah.
And these little cats keep popping up to try and grab a bit of fish.
I'm feeling guilty, like eating in front of them.
Oh,
They're jumping on the table.
I'm sorry, but you can't have it.
Kitty.
Amy, have you tried the fish head? Because we've tried a lot of animals' head, right?
Yes, we've had rabbit head together.
Yeah, duck head.
We've had duck head together. Fish head, I've had fish cheek.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
when you refer to fish head, what are you referring to?
the whole head. I personally is a fan of every animal's head. I don't know why.
It has more flavor in the head, or?
I just love the mix of the bones and the meat. I just don't like pure meat. I just enjoy the process of like picking away the bones and having the rest of the meat. Do you see this pinky meat here?
Yeah.
It looks so fresh.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
And that's part of the head meat.
Yes.
I didn't know that there was so much beautiful flesh in the head.
I can't do it. Okay, here it is.
So you're taking...
only...
So you're going to take
taking
that
the
onto a
bones,
plate.
but also this meat, like pinky meat.
It looks really good.
Yeah. They're the best part of the head. There are different textures within this small area, so I can like try different layers and texture of the fish meat.
I love that. It's almost like mindful eating. Every part of the head that you consume, you can understand and experience the different flavors and textures. And that meat, can I try a little bit of that meat that you got?
Go ahead.
So this is from the head.
Like from the cheek.
From the cheek. Oh, so this is going to be delicious because cheek fish cheek fish is the best part of the fish. Look at that. Look how tender, luscious, pink, translucent, juicy. I could go in all day with the adjectives, but that looks nice, huh? Just melts in my mouth. I don't even have to chew that.
Yeah.
I can just swallow it, and then my stomach will do all the hard work for me. And is it the same with other heads of animals? The same process of like textures and flavors and...
Same for me. Like after I finished my homework, my mom would give me like 2 duck heads for my evening snacks.
Mum would give me a can of Pringles. If I was a good girl, I'd get a can of Pringles.
So some tables are a lot more generous with the fish.
So I was just having a walk around and I'm seeing that a lot of the tables here are actually giving their fish heads to the cats. But I guess we've got you. We
I
don't
share the hobby with the cats. 小猫精是我自己.
So Jasmine, how would you rate your experience today? Is it worth coming here to have this?
10 out of 10. Thank you for bringing me here.
It's one of those things that, you know, you take a little bit of effort to go outside of your comfort zone. Like, I'd never been here before, but in your head, it's like a bit of effort. It's like, oh, I gotta go down a train, then I gotta get this. But once you're here, it's so worth it. And I feel like, you know, I'm on the other side of the country right now.
Exactly. It's a paradise here.
It's a paradise. It's so beautiful. So I think the scenery, the environment matched with this delicious, delicious fish.
And surrounded by a group of jealous cats.
It's times like this that I'm happy to be human.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna polish this off. I'm probably actually gonna order another portion. I am a sashimi eating
Seriously?
machine. Yeah, no, I could eat way more of this. No problem at all. But thank you so much for coming with me.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this makes you jealous. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.